Okay, now we are live. Okay, so
Alright, sick.
coming up now is Gooby's Yoshi's Island one, and yeah, just just say stuff.
Alright, hello. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. And I can just get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Comfiest game of the marathon, yes.
Yes.
Woo! Alright, so this was a platformer released in 95 for Super Nintendo. Story of it is that Baby Mario falls from the sky because Kamek was trying to steal both of the babies. These babies, Baby Mario and Luigi, were being delivered to their parents, so we have to go reunite them to their parents. I get 2 hours of freedom now. You get 2 hours of America! So first thing I want to do is just a preference. I like to play on hasty playstyle instead of patient. It just helps me throw eggs a bit better. And I'm gonna do sequence break off the bat. Let's see, just gotta line myself up just right. There we go. Cool. That skips a little bit of that level. Normally you're supposed to take up this flower, but it's pretty slow to go up it, so if you just jump over the top of the level, then that's a lot faster. You need to watch Cartoon Network's animated series Chowder? What? Best NES platform, agreed, Z32. So now I'm gonna go for a one-frame trick. This trick will let me go over the top of the level if I get it. It can be kind of precise, because it is a one-framer, but we'll see how it goes. Nice, first try. Easy every time. So you have to do that trick, you have to line up a daisy just right. If you have to get a daisy, you have to line up on that log just right, jump at like a good enough speed, and then release it at a certain time. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sometimes that can take me like 4 tries or something, so... First try, nice. Yeah, that trick has been working really well for me today, like even in practice. It was just like first try today, like, oh, okay. It's one of those tricks where sometimes you just get it and sometimes it just doesn't. It's very interesting like that. So you're gonna see me jump a lot, and the reason for that is because slopes will make Yoshi go twice as slow in this game as compared to running on just flat surface. So that's why I jump over them instead of running up them, because it's just much faster to do so. That's one of the main movement factors about this game. Just jump up slopes. There's also fluttering, which I'll get into later when it's a good time. But that's also a pretty big movement factor in this game. I'm getting first screen of Shantae vibes in those chopped cannonballs. I still gotta play more Shantae. It's a good game. It's Gooby. Bert the Bashful. So interesting thing about the bosses in this game is that they're all super good. All these bosses are essentially, they'll take an enemy you regularly see in the game and then they'll make it gigantic, and then you'll have to figure out how to deal with like its different pattern because you're tiny now and things. So it's kind of cool. I'm not sure why or where Kamek gets that power to like make things gigantic, but you know what? Don't worry about it. Yoshi. That's the answer to everything, right? Also, this is the only time you get to see Gargantua and Redborg, so hope you enjoy it. There's Redborg. Goodbye. You didn't even get to see a lot of him either. He was just the very top of him. Alright. Yeah, so those mid-rings, what those do is if you die, you get sent back to them. For safety, I'm gonna pick up a few of them. You don't, like, have to get them, but it's a good idea to pick them up just for safety sometimes. So here's an example of a gigantic boss. All the bosses, they're not really auto-scrolly either. Like, you don't have to wait a long time for them. You can deal with them pretty quick. We just have to wait for his invincibility frames to wear off. This boss is pretty funny though, because every time Yoshi shoots an egg at him, his pants get, like, they slightly fall off more and then he dies of embarrassment. This is pretty good. So this next level is an auto-scroller, so if there's any donations to read, now's a good time for it. Or if you want to plug anything, like any bid wars, stuff like that. Bad for nudity. Bad from Twitch. We're gonna ban you, Lori. Sorry, I didn't mean to ban you from Twitch. So this is all an auto-scroller. You've got like a few minutes just to plug whatever you feel like plugging. If not, I can also talk about stuff that's upcoming too. Shoutouts to these donuts. I can also talk about the game. So, one thing that's really cool about this game is all these backgrounds. Not a lot of people notice them, but most of the backgrounds are unique to each level. And there's even more beta ones that weren't used in the final released game. They really utilized the super effects chip of the game, which is one of the interesting hardware things about this game. Inside this game, it uses a Super FX Revision 2 chip, and you might know about the Super FX chip from Star Fox giving SNES games the ability to use 3D graphics and things. But Yoshi's Island also uses it. Certain bosses will use it. We'll see in some like some platforms will also use it too. That chip made it difficult to play this game on flashcards for a long time, but recently you can now play it on SD2 SNES. They like figured out how to emulate it correctly. Like the chip. There's something about the chip you couldn't emulate. Next run, you can vote save a code. If I don't know, Kill is in the lead. Save the time. Shoutouts to being on top of this platform. Yoshi's Island featuring no Yoshi. There we go. Yep. Hello Kitty Boy Rescue. Kill has 5. Okay, cool. Swimsuit Kitty though. Craigasm. PogChamp. Alright, out of the auto-scroller. There we go, what I did there is a pipe glitch. To do that, you press down and jump on the same frame. And all it does is it just saves like a few frames going into each pipe. It's kind of similar to arm pumping in Super Metroid. It's not gonna like make or break anything, but you might as well just go for it and save a few frames each time. It's like there's not really any penalty for missing it. So I'm gonna set up you. Just like that. I don't think I got enough. Okay, that's fine. So then I can just use you. There we go. Run speed is much better. There we go. So the intended way to get up that was to shoot that little question mark block and then take the flower. But bouncing off an enemy and getting extended flutter is much better. It's like a bit faster in doing it the intended way. And when I say extended flutter, what I mean is bouncing off an enemy's head to gain more height. So in this game, you can flutter in 3 different ways. Well, I guess 4 different ways you do sustained flutter. That's sort of... Anyway. There's a few different ways to flutter. First one is just regular flutter, where you just jump and you can hold B and just, like, Yoshi will float a little bit. Extended fluttering is when you bounce off of enemies, and it goes the highest of all the flutters. Shoutouts to 1 fuzzy, shoutouts to 2 fuzzies. Shoutouts to getting a 1-up. Yeah. But yeah, extended flutter will get you the most height from enemy. Use it to do a few sequence breaks in the game. Get off, like, on top of certain walls and things. And then a perfect flutter is by pressing, like, just doing a regular jump and then pressing the flutter button at a certain frame. I believe it's like a 3 frame window to get it. 2 frame. I'm not exactly sure. It's a tight window to get it, and then you can just like get a little bit higher. Intended. We're gonna use that in a few levels. There's a lot of like tight windows in this game for a lot of stuff. It's just the 1-2 skip, pipe glitch, stuff like that. There's a fish. Bye fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. Blue fish, wrecked fish. Got him. Can I get a got him in chat? If you go to my stream, I have an exclamation mark got him just for that. Got him. You know, it's a bit faster to just tongue those things and then like jump up with them, throw them instead of having to like stay on them the whole way. So that's why I do that. And then I can perfect flutter a little bit. Sit down. I am sitting down. This is Blob. But ideally we're gonna KO this blob in 5 egg shots, but I don't know. It'll be interesting because of my egg counts coming into this. Yeah, I think we'll be fine actually. Nice, ideal fight. That was good. So what the strategy is for that boss is you want to throw 2 horizontal egg shots and then wait for his little invincibility frames, and then you do 1-2 and you can kind of get the extra bounce off at the end. This is just a mini cutscene, so if there's a quick few donations or if you want to plug anything, now's a good time to do it.
I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so like we said earlier, we have currently the Super Metroid Project base incentive going on, and I'm currently not biased, but that killing is currently in the lead is something I heavily like. But I'm not biased or something, so do what you want.
No bias.
No, okay. Then we have the outfit bid war for Hello Kitty Roller Rescue coming up, where the swimsuit is currently with $10 in the lead. Otherwise, we have the Pepsi Man and Ukulele incentive, which are both met. But otherwise, we still miss out on $20 for the April Fool's Patch incentive for one shot. Also, we have the closed pineapple on pizza incentive, but I don't think I'm allowed to plug that anymore. But pineapple on pizza is better. Okay, what? No, nothing.
I enjoy pineapple on pizza. Is that a poll we have going on about pineapple on pizza?
We had yesterday a donation goal for it.
That's
so...
hilarious. Yes, pineapple
Yeah.
on pizza is fantastic.
I know. Wow. Okay, but the thing is now, how's it called? So we still have some ones coming up. Like your 2 ones, the Hello Kitty one, Pepsi Man, Ukulele, 2 of Laurie's ones, and DDR Mario mix.
Hell yeah.
Stuff. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, good luck on the one.
Alright, thanks Rego.
No problem.
Alright, there we go. So let me... Okay, this will be interesting. There we go. Gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, this will be fine. Alright. So you might have seen me do something weird on that, before that Tetris block segment, is when I went for that pipe glitch. Here we go. It's an interesting 2-1. When you saw me go for that pipe glitch, if you get a pipe glitch there, it'll just get you to the Tetris segment a little faster compared to taking the spring up, which is why I go for that. Oh, fun timers, but no problem, it happens. Alright, so in 2-2, this is kind of a cool level. First thing I need to do is get hit here. Oh, there's 2 death though, that's interesting. Never seen that before. I just need to get one of these guys and store him for a while. And no, didn't get that footer, which is fine. There we go. I just need to get up here. If that guy would not hit me, that would be wonderful. And there we go. We skipped quite a bit of the level. That saves like a minute or so. The intended way to get through this level is to go down below and then get one of those stars to use Baby Mario. In this game there are Baby Mario segments where he can run over spikes and things like that. We'll use him later in World 6. Like in 6-2. But, yeah, intentionally we're supposed to use him here, but... Yeah, skip it. Should be good now, that's good. That is all good-a-roni pepperoni. I love that little segment. All the Yoshi's Island runners like to just bonk the head there. Funny thing about the sprite work in this game is that when Yoshi bonks something, his head goes like completely flat, and it's really funny to see. It's like bonk there. I may get to show that in World 3-4. Yeah, it's a fun time. Let's see, 2-3 Gusties. There's a lot of Gusties in this in this section. This is kind of a weird level. Everyone kind of has a little different route they go through this starting part. For the most part, I just go like this and try not to let one of these Gusties hit me into the hole. And eat as many as possible so I can get eggs. Because we're going to want to do some neutral egg shots here. And see if I get it. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, that's good. Alright, so what I mean by neutral egg shots is that, It's the first position the cursor is in when you shoot an egg. So it's kind of this downward 45-degree angle. Angles are hard, man. Geometry was never my forte. Go get up that. Alright. But yeah. That's the reason why I use the hasty playstyle and not the patient one, and why a lot of other Yoshi's Island runners do too. Is because when you use the hasty playstyle, when you release A, it'll throw your egg, and when you do patient, you have to press A twice. So it's just much easier to do neutral egg shots for levels like this. There's also a quick kill in 6-4 that requires neutral egg shots, and it makes that easier too.
Yo, we got a donation.
Could we read it after a little bit in this level? Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah, there's just a lot to explain in this part. So I'm gonna go for a little trick here called gate hack. See if I get it. It's kind of one of those hit or miss things. Sometimes it doesn't like to work out. There we go. Alright, that's fine. So what I did is I clipped an egg onto the other side of... And I got a perfect flutter. It's nice. There we go. So I clipped an egg onto the other side of the gate, and that opens it, making it think that Yoshi's on the other side, and then I can... There we go. Nice. Whoa. Alright. Yeah, making it think that Yoshi's on the other side. We can get through that and sequence break it a little bit. Now's a good time to read the donation then.
Yeah, sure. So there's a $5 donation from a person, and the message says, give me that April Fool's patch.
Nice.
The donation was from me. Spoiler.
Spoiler alerts. Slow to
Oh
demon.
snap!
How's it going?
Okay. Yeah. Now we are at 45. Wait, let me look here. 45 out of $60 for the incentive. So get your donations in. We still need $15 and stuff. Okay, we are also $20 away from 300. So that would be cool to get that for our good friend ShadowClaw. Okay, would be.
That would be cool.
Okay. That would be pretty dang. Okay.
Be 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Alright, well thanks for that donation. Alright. 2-5. This has kind of a cool extended flutter that we do at the beginning. So we just take... Oh, okay. We just go off one of these then, and there you go. Go on top of that. That's a little bit faster. I need this shell though. I just remembered I did. And just bounce it off here. Didn't work out. There we go. Nice. There's a lot of small time saves in this run like that. Like using that shell instead of taking the chain chomp prop, because it saves a few seconds. They're not like major, they won't like, kill your run not going for it, but it's still worth the go for.
Yo, we have another donation.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so we have a $10 donation of Mohawk, who wants to save the animals in Super Metroid Project Base.
Ooh.
Okay, good. Time to put that there. Oh, somebody already did it. Okay, okay. Whatever. Thank you for your donation.
Alright, thanks Mohawk. So right here, I just get the spring. That's how you clear this segment. A lot of people get confused on this maze, but all you do is you just, like, casually they get confused, because there's a lot of, like, different ways you can go, but you just hit that spring and go up. So if you're ever playing Yoshi's Island casually, there's a sweet tip from the Gooby himself. That Pac-Man emote. I never quite understand that Pac-Man emote, but it's still great at the same time. Get over that. Okay, this guy's trolling me a little bit. Sometimes the enemies will troll you a little bit in this game. The Mega Nut. I think this needs a Goopy maze in chat. Hold up. Oh dang it. I can't post my emotes. Never mind then. For some reason. Okay, it's fine. 2-7, what the save?
Okay, what? No, what? Well, hey, whoa, no. Slower, you can't do that.
Whoa, what? What?
We managed to get 300.
Oh, snap, let's go.
We just got a $20 donation of Slower the Beeman. And he said, okay, the donation thing on the stream didn't update it yet, but whatever. The thing is, he said, instead of killing or saving the animals, can we just taunt the animals? If not, I guess we can save them or something. Taunting sounds good. Okay, thank you so much, Slower, for your donation. Taunting sounds good.
Taunting is pretty good.
Good. So we have now $20 for taunting. Okay.
I guess...
Come on, Lobby, I wanted to do that. Okay. Okay. Then, $300.
Woo! That's great.
Woo! Thank you so much, Slower. Okay. Is he even in the chat? Yes, he is. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, he's here.
Thank you. Good.
Alright, cool. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for beating 300, and let's keep it going. I want to see DDR Mario Mix. You know everyone wants to see the DDR Mario Mix. Not just DDR Mario Mix, the DDR Mario Mix. Coming at you. Alright, 2-8. 2-8. There's kind of some interesting pipe glitch that I'll get to show off later in this level. There was another pipe glitch at the beginning, but it wasn't like a necessary one, or like one that saves time, rather. Like that much time. And sustain footer. So this is a good example of sustained footering. So there's some kind of slow platforms in Yoshi's Island. So runners of this game decide, hey, let's just like keep our flutter and fly over stuff instead sometimes. That's sustained flutter. Also, pipe glitch clips into that pipe, which is what we just did there. Because pipe glitch sends you up a little bit, your hitbox will go in to that pipe and just trigger the warp for it. It just saves like a few seconds over having to take the intended slow platform the way there.
Okay, it got updated. 300. Woo!
Woo! Nice.
Woo! Okay.
Ow! Ow! Oh yeah. Alright, oh, go. Hack. Use the glitches in my wholesome glitches marathon. Chicken my SMH. Hey, this is like the no major skips category of the game. Yeah, I also ran this at NGA1 a while ago. Submitted it to NGA2 also. That was a good meme though, using glitches in my wholesome glitches marathon. Shaking my SMH. Is this not no glitches allowed? Hey, maybe we could introduce ourselves. Is it a good time to introduce ourselves?
Okay, hi, I'm Gooby. I run Project Base and DDR Mario Mix. I also run in that one marathon on Speed Gaming called No Fun Allowed. It was a pretty good time. I also commentated on that one of that guy called Brago Bina, who runs the worst game in the entire existing of gaming called Metro Prime 3 Corruption. Also, I like my girlfriend a lot. Okay.
Aw.
Did I make a good? Did I make a good impression?
That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I like that you said I run Project Base and DDR Mario Mix and I'm not running Yoshi's Island.
You just imagine running it.
I know, I just thought that was funny. That was good. I enjoyed that impersonation. That was good.
You know what I missed? I missed the Billy Mays voice.
Gooby Bay is here.
But my throat is too bad currently, so I can't. Oops.
It's all good. Coming at you.
That's fine.
Quick boss kill.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Somebody pinned me.
Oh baby. So what I did there at the beginning. Okay, that was interesting.
Okay.
There you go. Must have did it like a second too, like a little bit of, few frames too late or something. Yeah, what you do at the beginning of that fight is you stand to the left a little bit before so that you can manipulate the flames to come to the left and not hurt you later when pushing that boss. I'm so amazed, Kappa. Shots fired. Yep. Submit to no memes allowed. That was a good time for a donation. After each castle, which is like an 8 level in each world, there'll be a cutscene that you can like read donations in. It's gonna submit brats, oh boy. That is a good meme. Imagine, we could have Rats and Shaq Fu in the same speedrunning marathon. Just imagine. Just imagine. Because we're not gonna be yeah. Yeah, it's going to SRL, I think, right? Alright, so in World 3, this is the most tropical area of the game. You would think all the levels are tropical, but no, just this one. The main thing to look out for is these monkeys are pretty trolly in some of the levels. In 3-1 they're pretty nice, but in later ones they'll like to steal Baby Mario. Like that. But those ones will always steal Baby Mario, so I know just instantly to turn around every time I jump past them.
We have an announcement to make.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. An important announcement. No glitches allowed is officially now fun allowed. That was an important announcement. Everybody needs to know that. Okay.
That was that metal slam though. Alright. Go. That was a good time. Alright, so this is kind of one of go, let's need to do some stuff first. This is kind of one of the weirder levels to optimize, because there's just a lot of enemies at the later part of it. And it's just kind of a weird level, because you're scrolling vertically a lot of the times in it. But yeah, this is the section that can be kind of difficult. You need a really good neutral leg shot. Or horizontal leg shot. There we go, got through that. That's a common place people die, because it's easy to get like poked by one of the poles and then just like slip off and die. And J is now fun allowed. Dinosaur. What is that dino? Say, oh, it's a dog. That's hilarious. That's a great emote. Also in 3-3, this is the only time you get to see Blue Barg in the game, so enjoy it. He comes back once more. There he is, lurking around. And that monkey likes to steal Baby Mario. That monkey usually likes to. That monkey does too. Yeah, a good way to deal with the monkeys is just to eat all of them. So they don't steal Baby Mario. I'm gonna try doing a neat little clip. We'll see if I get it. I needed to keep this monkey in my mouth for it. This was more of a recently-ish discovered clip. Nice, there we go. Let's try that, it's pretty good. That saves a few seconds. Intended way to do that is to become a helicopter and then fly through that crevice, but if you just do what I did there, which is you get a monkey, you light it in just the right position, kind of at the outside of that block, and then you jump off of it while holding down, so like you're crouching, you can fit into the block, and then the game will just kind of push you out, because it doesn't really know what to do with it. With you. So yeah, when you get stuck in that kind of stuff, the game's just like, get out of me, you're not supposed to be here. And then you just sort of slowly clip through it like that. That's really the only time in this run you get to see a clip kind of like that. There's a lot of stuff like in this game like that, one-off tricks that saves a little bit of time. Oh, okay. The fish are RNG, so that one just wanted to snipe me out. I love the frogs also. Holding egg shot out here for these, to get down these stairs is actually a little bit faster. Good sir does not a dino. That is the greatest emote of all time. That is a good emote. That's a very good emote. There we go. I always get hit by that guy. For some reason, that guy likes to always hit me. Someday we'll learn to avoid him. What are all of your favorite Yoshi colors? I'd like to know. Practicing bats right now, ask me anything. How wonderful is the Brat speedrun? Yellow. Yellow's a good choice. We're playing Yellow Yoshi right now. Yellow Yoshi is also the one that apparently does tax fraud. I am wearing my Yoshi commits tax fraud shirt right now. His vape Yoshi, oh my god. I remember that meme, oh man.
So personally I like the Yoshi that does tax fraud because in Brawl runs, especially on New Game Plus, he's mostly a puppet that dies.
Dang.
So that's what happens when you do tax fraud, so you don't have it from me, but that's what happens.
Oh man.
It's pretty dark here.
Pretty dark. The most wonderful. So then you like Yellow the most then?
No, I don't like Yellow.
Oh, I thought Yellow was the one that commits tax fraud most.
Yeah, I don't know, the pink or the blue one is okay.
Gotcha. Today I learned, man. Learning about which Yoshis are committing tax fraud. This is a PSA, don't commit tax fraud.
Operation ShadowCash is now a public announcement.
This is now just PSAs, random PSAs like brush your teeth, eat your vegetables.
Public service announcement.
Favorite is Black Yoshi, because he has exploding eggs. Wait, exploding eggs?
Yes.
Wait, what?
I can't say anything against that.
Relatable. Have a nice day. Sonic says. Oh yeah, exactly. This would be as Sonic says. So this is the boss I was referring to. You also probably saw that little like squish frame when I got the mid-ring. This is one of the most unique bosses in the game because you're tiny and you're just inside him. And how you want to beat this boss is you want to shoot your eggs to the side and not just directly up top, like directly in front, like right there. Because okay, good hit for that. Because you can deal more damage to the side of him for whatever reason compared to just straight on. His hitboxes are just crazy complex. If you want to do some very precise stuff, you can adjust it and hit certain parts of the side, and it gets really complex. All it does is it just saves like one egg shot for ridiculous like science going on.
So, to be honest, Sonic says is pretty weird because there are like the normal episodes where Sonic says, yo, don't open the door or don't go on the street when you don't look if cars are there or something. But then there's one episode where Sonic says, if you get in the washing machine, you will die.
Wait, what? That was his advice?
Yes.
That's hilarious. What? Why?
I don't know how it exists. It exists.
Why? Why do you need to?
If you get in the washing machine, it's not like in cartoons. You will fucking die.
What? Why do you need to tell?
I don't know.
What?
It was in the show.
That's hilarious. Can we get that to play somehow? At the end of this, at the end of this run, I'd like to see that. That's hilarious.
I'm not a Wii streamer, but I will search it.
Okay. Dude, it's Vape Yoshi. Why is he called Vape Yoshi again? I forget. I remember that it's a meme, I just forget how it started. Vape Yoshi. Oop, there we go. I'll play it next auto-scroller, gotcha. Next auto-scroller might be in a while. I think it might be in World 5. Let me think here, let me check this. Yeah, I think it's in World 5. I'll let you know when there's an auto-scroller. Oh, gotcha. Today I learned. There we go. So yes, about those keys there is that in this game, whenever you see a key, you want to tongue it. Because when you tongue something in this game, it'll just kind of come to you.
Oh, I found it. It's wonderful.
Oh yes, I'm excited for this.
Oh.
Yeah, we can definitely play it during the next auto-scroller. You mean today you relearned? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I relearned that purple Yoshi looks like he's vaping. Shoutouts to the car in the background.
Yes!
Yes!
I'm now ready for a big sleep. Have a wonderful time, everyone. I wish you two a good time.
Yep, CSZ32. Thanks for coming by. Monkey's favorite lake. We get to do kind of a cool extended flutter in this level. This is a more RNG level because where the fish jump out is RNG. So we'll see if they're nice. Yeah, yeah. Well, not a lot of them are deciding to jump. Alright. I don't think I've ever had it where just none of them have jumped. That is very weird. Usually I get a few to jump, like 1 or 2. But not 0. One pattern or the other isn't really better, it's just how you react to it and deal with it. That's like the most important part of it. Bippity bunk. And extendo. Shout out to extendos. 3840, I don't know what that is. Is that a Pokemon Go friend code or something?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Oh, whoa. All those weird looking fish guys can actually 1-hit KO you, so heads up if they eat you.
Oh no.
Toe to go to heck the bed. Alright. I'll make sure to let Winter know then. We need to make a shirt with purple Yoshi. The top of it says Vape Nation. That would be hilarious.
So when is the next auto-scroller?
Probably, I think it's in World 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's World 5, so it might be a while. Well, actually, you could play it after I beat the boss in this level.
Okay,
there'll
no.
be, yeah,
You know it.
there will be a cutscene in there, so you'll have a little bit of time to do it.
Yeah, it's like 20, 30 seconds long.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that. That'll be enough time for it. Because yeah, the cutscene is about that length too.
Yeah. Sonic says it's better than school.
Sonic says is school. This is what I went to school, see?
Yeah, no, yeah, after, like at the end of this level, after the boss. The boss is like less than 0 seconds long, so
Oh yeah.
oh, spoiler. Oh.
Spoiler alerts in my speedrun. Excuse me, Drago.
Shit!
How dare you? Spoilers in a platformer.
Heck!
Uh,
Spoiler! Spoilers of the precious lore in a speedrun!
in a speedrun and nonetheless a
The lore
platformer
is the most
speedrun.
important thing in speedruns! How can I do it?
Oh my god. Alright, boss is done.
No.
So, little Easter egg is to shoot that boss before you, like, go to his official trigger, and then you can just do that. So, now is the time to play the thing.
Sonic! Help! I'm getting dizzy!
Now does that look like fun to you? If so, your brains are scrambled. Believe it or not, every year some ignorant kid takes a ride in a clothes dryer just like this one and ends up getting hurt. It gets pretty hot in there, and those dryer fins can break your bones when they get going. If you think it's smart to climb in a dryer, you're really all wet.
You really are wet!
Oh my, you really are wet. Oh my god. What the crap? There's always gotta be something weird that happens during Yoshi's Island run.
Always.
I can't just like do the run, it's gotta be we play some sort of meme or I have to put on a Yoshi costume or something like that.
Yeah, at the first one, the whole OxyClean thing started.
Exactly.
You know how high the bar.
The bar was set pretty high then.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're getting fuzzy today.
But
boy.
now, my new catchphrase is, now, then you're really wet.
Now you're really wet. I'm gonna make sure to fall into some water in this run and just be like, now you're really wet. I don't know if there's any other water left in this run, actually. We might have just passed all the water levels in World 3.
No! Me doctor!
No. Can we, for every donation we get, can we just play, now you're really wet, or something? Oh, I don't go in a laundry machine. It would be hilarious.
And if we get to $20,000, Scooby will go into a dryer for 2 hours.
Oh god. Stream myself in a dryer. Please no. Like, I could do
So
that, but I definitely don't want to.
So keep the donations going. We still need $19,700. What is that? That's not. That's
It's
not
nothing.
Much. No, it's not nothing.
20k is free.
Yeah. World record is free.
There you go. Free world record. Ah, dang. Tried to jump over him. It's hard to jump over those piranha plants sometimes. There we go. Alright. Easy every time. Yeah, I love the background in this area, especially the sparkling stuff. The stars in the water just look so nice in this game. We just barely touched that mid-ring. That was like our pinky toe caught it. Wow. So there's a quick donation to read. Now it's a good time to do it.
No, we don't have something currently.
Okay, cool.
There's nothing new to say.
No problem.
Okay.
This level will be kind of cool because you start off with some balloons, so we get to manipulate it in a kind of interesting way. If I can get the stuff to do it. There we go. So we just go over here, and then we fly up over here, and ideally a balloon. There we go. There we go. Balloon will spawn there. That just lets the balloon spawn at a higher spot than usual, and it just saves a little bit of time as opposed to riding it from the bottom. You get to ride it from close to the top. That's a subtle optimization in this run. There's a lot of just subtle, like I mentioned earlier, lots of subtle stuff in this run. There we go. I don't want to deal with that green piranha plant. You can clip into the piranha plants, and you can deal with them fast that way, but sometimes it can be kind of janky and it's a tight window, so a good safety thing is to just KO them. It's unfortunate too that they're in a lot of spots where it could be common to die too if you don't, like, kill them, so... Now we just hold right. Shoutouts to holding right. Exclamation mark on stream. That's Gooby. That's me. I'm the CountGooby. So yeah, upcoming here is the longest level in the game. 4-4. There's 4 doors with 4 keys. That's the theme of it. Because it's 4-4, lots of 4s. For some reason they wanted to do that. Marching Mills Fort. He kind of looks like Kirby. But what we'll do on that boss, essentially we'll just go ahead and ground pound them and split them up. And then we'll shoot all the mini milds.
Can I say something quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Sonic, help! I'm getting dizzy! Now, does that look like fun to you? If so, your brains are scrambled. Believe it or not, every year some ignorant kid takes a ride in a clothes dryer. Just like this one, and ends up getting hurt. It gets pretty hot in there, and those dryer fins can break your bones when they get going. If you think it's fun to climb in the dryer, you're really all wet.
What?
Okay, that was the important seven.
What the crap? That was amazing. Thanks for reading that. That was hilarious. Alright, so these bandits are gonna like to troll us majorly. Oh boy, that's really trolling. There we go. There we go, good. They're away now. Yeah, they like to steal Baby Mario and just generally waste time. We dealt with them. We start by going top right, then bottom right, then top left, and bottom left, because those... We do it in the order that requires the most eggs first, and then the one that requires the least amount of eggs. Crazy boss boy, how's it going? Yeah. 4-4 is just super, super long. Oh, whoa. My camera just decided to not scroll. I haven't seen that before. It's not a marathon without a... I've never seen that before. Yeah, so this, for example, this would be the second part that would require the most eggs. The key slot does take an egg slot, so... Alright, then over here, what we gotta do is just, oh, cool. Aim it just like that. No, we don't need platforms. Who needs platforms? You have the power of friendship on your side. Alright, third key. And the last one is a lava pit. And I'm just gonna be careful for this one, because just lava is just ridiculous and everywhere. I also want some eggs. Good. Alright. Yeah, I just get a little antsy before that part, because it's common to just slip off that platform and die. And it's unfortunate in this level especially, because it's so long. There we go. Yeah, don't forget to get the last key. Sometimes people will get through it, and then they'll just forget to hit that cloud with the key in it. And it's like, oh wait, I gotta go back through the whole thing again. So one of the downsides of getting the mid-ring there is that in Warpless you don't want to get full health and red coins, because it just adds a little bit of time on the results screen after each level. So it wastes a little bit of time. If you get it, it's not a big deal. It just wastes, like, oh, maybe a few frames or like a second or two, something like that. It's not a lot, but if you can avoid it, you might as well. Yeah, this is the boss I mentioned. We're gonna just go up here and then split them into fourths. Math is hard. Yeah, there we go. And the eighths. Math, that doesn't make sense. Press 1 if you agree. Nice. So yeah, once you split up all of them, that egg shot just takes care of them really cleanly. So yeah, done with that level. Easy every time. So right off the bat in 4-5, we're going to use an extended flutter. So bounce off of this Koopa. There we go. Skip a little chunk of the level. So yeah, easy every time. Oops. Reset. It was RNG. So yeah, a lot of this game is just good execution mostly, and sometimes there's not as much to explain. Because the biggest draw, like appeal about this game is that it's just like, a lot of things are very tight, controls are tight, everything is just good execution in the run. There's very little RNG. Oh, that was interesting. There we go.
Those are the best ones.
Yep, it is a good run. It's a very good run. If you like, I don't know, if you like a good platforming, this is definitely a good game for it. If you like platformers with like interesting movement mechanics too, this is especially a good one. Because Yoshi's Island SNES, there's not really a game like it. Like even the sequels to it are still feel very different. It's sort of like the Smash Brothers Melee kind of deal, where people will like that one because it feels different from the others. They just enjoy it compared to the others. Feel like it doesn't have a true sequel. Yeah, Yoshi's Island is pretty much the exact same way. Cause like Yoshi's Island DS, you can't. The flutter isn't really as smooth in that one. Like your momentum doesn't really transfer over like in this one. And we don't talk about New Island for the DS, for the 3DS. And Yoshi's story, like it's alright, but it's kind of different from this one still. So yeah, a lot of people feel like there's not the true sequel to this game. Banned. Banned Lori. It's an alright game. Yoshi's Island DS is solid. I don't like it as much as Yoshi's Island, and I don't think I would run it. But it's like, it's okay. There we go. The Prana Plant was very interesting. This is my channel. I know, I'm just memeing. We'll ban you from your own channel. My favorite other Yoshi game, besides Yoshi's Island, would probably be Woolly World. I definitely think the co-op is interesting in that game. Here's a little mini sequence break, nice. The intended way to get through that is to go on like this left side platform and then take that up. But if you just flutter just right, then you can just skip it. Saves a few seconds. Let's get all the red coins. That's a good idea in Warpless. No, wait, it's mine, Kipo. Let's see if we get this gate hack. There we go, nice. That saves a little bit of time, so we don't have to wait for the transition for the bullet bill like that. We don't have to wait for as many of those transitions. Whoa, that was very, very close. I totally wasn't looking at chat and almost died. Gooby would never do that kind of thing. I would never do that. Right? Never. Never would have done that. Ever, ever. That's a clip for top 10 saves in speedrunning, actually. That was extremely close. If we were just a little bit lower, we wouldn't have been able to get on that platform. Would have had to sustain flutter the whole way. You would. Oh, I would. Alright, so... what we do now is, if we have some good movement, we can break these blocks just like that. Get through that segment pretty fast. Have to wait for that. Oh. Koopa being a little bit of a troll. That's fine. We want to keep a Koopa shell for this upcoming part. Oh god. Okay. Koopa's being a troll to me right now. Wow. This segment is usually never a problem for me. There. Okay. Koopa shell. We want to keep this Koopa shell. I don't like that. Give me another try. Because I want to bounce off of it here. Give me another try. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Also, I want to show off a little thing here. We'll see if it works. I believe this is kind of consistent, but if you go here, hit this thing, door despawns, come back, door's there. Yes, you can. I have a friend who calls me Goomy, actually. Goomy is one of my favorite Pokemon, so yeah, go for it. I'm cool with that. Yeah, the despawning in this game is kind of interesting. Yoshi's Island likes to despawn important things that you need to progress a lot of the times. Then you just have to reload them. Like, sometimes I've done a marathon run before where a load zone just decided to not load and I had to just like go back and like try again. Yeah, doors despawn, enemies that you need to bounce off of despawn if there's too many sprites. Stuff like that. Dude say PogChamp, Gooby is fantastic. See, I did have a Goomy plush somewhere in my room. I think it's in... my brother has it right now. Pretty sure my brother has the Goomy plush somewhere, but yeah, I do have one. This boss, what we need to do is he shoots eggs from his mouth once we bounce off of them, and we just ground pound him after. So I'll just keep him facing the same way. Oops. Okay, or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to get him to stay the same way, because I want to opt for to do some swag. So I'm gonna have to let him do this or something. There we go. We're definitely wasting time for this swag. It's worth. Let's get him over here again. Come on, get over here. There we go. I'm gonna run over a little bit more. To the moon! Blast off! Out of here. Goodbye. I wish I had any Pokemon pushes. Totally get an Ampharos. Ampharos is a good one. I've got a bunch sitting on my CRT right now. There we go. Cool, we got that. So what that little thing there I did is called Blast Off. It's just pure swag. If you ground pound at just the right time, then Yoshi just goes flying for some reason. It's just a neat little glitch to show off. Going for it can be risky though. Some people have lost minutes because after it just like takes so long to reload or something. It's really strange. Yoshi goes like so far off screen that the game just has to bring him back to the intended place he's supposed to be or something. It's strange. But I like showing it. If for whatever reason it didn't, I'd have a backup save, so. Also, this is a chill cloud. This is a comfy cloud. taking this comfy cloud to the top of the stage. Taking a comfy cloud up in the stage. Oh god. Ah, not comfy. I was feeling comfy and now I'm not comfy anymore. That rock ruined my comf levels. I can't believe you, Rock. How would you do such a thing? Ban sheeps forever. Did you just? I've made that same exact pun. There's a clip on my channel where it's just me making that pun. That extra icicle can be kind of a troll. Speaking of trolls, penguins are notorious trolls in this game. Because they'll push you off, and they can sometimes push you off slopes, and then it's just like, dang. I'll be sure to avoid them though. They could also do some cool stuff. In the next level, you get to see a cool little, like some cool movement tricks you can do with them. But puns, no. Did he just slowly float up slowly and pun? Did you just walk up slowly and make a Smash Bros meme? Slowly walk up? No, the puns are fine, I'm just memeing. Just memeing sheep. So let's take Swag Ball. We like the swag. Doesn't really lose much time. And this is the only time there's a snowball in the game. We call it Swag Ball for some reason. I don't know why. But there you go. There's a snowball. I'm gonna get this just for some safety. Because there's a lot of pits in this level. There. Whoa, that was weird. I think I just activated a question mark thing. That was interesting. Never done that before. It's not a marathon. So something you haven't done before happens, you know? Good, I thought it was gonna be banned. Nah, we wouldn't ban you, sheep. You're a nice guy. Guy or grill. Yeah, we're gonna get this. Just to be safe. Here's the little interesting movement thing I was talking about with the penguins. So I'm gonna line myself up over here. Line myself up there. Get some good height. There you go. Bounce off of them, get some extended flutters, and skip having to take the ski lifts up. I would. Feels bad. What is that emote? That is keys a thump. Oh, gotcha. Nah, we like you, sheep. You're pretty radical-dadical. This is a... Whoa. Okay. That was weird. There we go. This is the common run killer level of the game. There's just a ton of penguins. There's... got some not great RNG. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way then. There's just a ton of penguins, and it's a lawn level. So there's a lot of pits in it, so it's really easy to just fall in a pit and die. There we go. We could take the fireball up. Skip a little bit of that section. So yeah, this section will be a common section where people can die. Because that penguin slides and can just push people off and catch them off guard. Any of these sliding penguins are especially dangerous. It is supposed to be water. Oh yeah, I guess there is water. Oh yeah, that was the thing for the laundry thing. I fell in water. There you go. I was just doing it for the meme. I didn't forget. When would Gooby forget anything ever? Not I, said the Goob. Alright, there we go. There's a very important penguin to dodge here, and it's that one. That one will kill you if you bounce off of it. Is it a Mario 64 hack? I'd believe that. It's probably from this game. Star Road, gotcha. It's definitely cool to see the Mario 64 ROM hacking scene take off. Enjoy some good ROM hacks. But this is the only skiing section in Warpless. Baby Mario gets a really swag hat, but no shirt, because that's how that works, you know. You're in some winter cold. Doesn't matter. All you need is a swag hat. I've never played. That's funny though. Well, there you go. Now you know. Learned something new every day. Mario needs a little blanket. He does. That would be adorable. On my TV, I have a little plushie with a little blanket on it. My girlfriend made me a Ness plushie. She gave me a little blanket for it too. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty freaking adorable. I always like to say I have a lot in common with Sluggy because we're both very unshaven. If you've ever seen my face, you know that my beard is ridiculous. His hat radiates heat, it's so warm. There you go. I mean, most of your body heat is from your head, right? Like, you lose most of your body heat from your head and feet. Isn't that right? That's what I hear, at least. Whoa. That was close. Oof, there we go. Almost didn't hit him, too. Alright. So there's a bit of an auto-scroller in this area. If I wanted to be crazy, I could do some crazy skip here, but it's kind of ridiculous, so I'm not gonna go for it here. That, and I also don't know how to do it. Not a ton of people do. So we're just gonna go over here. And then we'll have a little auto score where we can just read donations.
There is no new donation.
Okay, well if you want to plug anything, that's also good.
Okay. So, yeah, taunting the animals and the swimsuit is currently still in the lead. The one-shot incentive still needs about $15, and yeah, we still have some group runs coming up. So I hope you guys all the people enjoy the one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This is in Green Stars. Yes, it is now. Yes, it's the Bowser 1 music. So yeah, this is the auto-scroller, so we can just chill. How are your guys' days? How are all of your days? I'm enjoying this bright and early speed run. I woke up at a toasty 6 a.m. for this. Toasty 6 a.m. got me going at 7 a.m. It was good. I'm definitely a morning person though, so totally fine with getting up at 6 a.m. Stripper,
Hey,
what is
Skimmer,
what?
when's auto scroller skip?
Auto score sip when I get 155.
Okay.
Then it's time for auto scroller skip.
Alright.
But yes, I'll try to do it someday. Can't make promises because it's a ridiculously hard auto scroller skip. I think you're having a great NGA day, Kev. Tired of getting sick. Sorry to hear that. If I told you I play Brett's, how do you think my day has been going? It's been going fantastically then. That sounds like a fantastic day. Steamed hams, yes. Random characters. This boss is kind of cool. We're gonna use sort of a quick kill on him. If I position my eggs just right, they'll clip through the boss and get to his weak point. And then we don't have to like shoot a bunch of eggs at him. It's somewhat inconsistent, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. That was one. This last one is always the one that gets me. There we go. That was good. 3 is pretty solid. I will take that. The intended way to do that is you just shoot a bunch of eggs. It takes like 3 eggs to get his goop to be like, open up his weak point. What is the Brat's race, Lori? Oi, D-Bunnykins. D-Bunny. If you watch my stream, you'll know I have a gif of this level in it. It's just Purple Yoshi or Vape Yoshi, apparently, just chilling there. Oh, I love those big Borbs. They're great. They're so goofy looking. Until you hit them, that is. Let's see what else lords the game. Thinking. Thinking emoji. Do I want to spend the money and get Bratz Forever Diamonds or not?
Really makes you think.
It really makes you think, exactly. So you skip this section, you just take the helicopter all the way on the top. It's really... oh. There we go. It's really good that that's such a consistent way to get through it, is because that used to be a pretty difficult section to get through. It just took like... it was just hard to navigate the birds. Like every time you would touch one of the birds, then it was pretty much a death. So it was monka-ass to get through, but now it's just very chill and consistent and fast, and it's wonderful. Go. Burbs.
All of the verbs.
Mori to a pre-recorded run and then race that run. That's hilarious.
Now we have 2 pre-recorded runs.
Oh man.
Okay, now you get the fun fact of the day. When Smash Ultimate comes out, Captain Falcon will be in more Smash games than F-Zero games.
Oh wow, that's weird.
That's sad. But
Yeah.
Alexa, that's so sad. Play Despacito.
I mean, that was a pretty long autoscroller, so you could. Now is the time to do anything. This is the autoscroller. Yep. So.
Okay, happy Friday the 13th. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, let me get the fan fiction.
Does that mean we're all gonna get bad RNG on Friday the 13th?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, fan fiction Twilight. Okay, that's in German.
What?
That's in German too. Twilight fan fiction collection. Okay.
Are we doing this right now?
No, that's in German too. Why are they all the job at?
I don't know. I don't follow Twilight fanfictions. Oh my god.
That's in French. Oh, okay.
This is how I woke up today. I get to wake up and listen to Dragalina telling me Twilight fanfictions. It is a good day.
Where is it?
This is a very good day.
Okay. I have one from February 21st, 2005.
Okay, that's you're gonna say it's quality then.
So the author has in the description, I cover my pain with humor. The past I bury with bones, and my love doesn't come easily. So if you don't love what you're given, then at least let me know. Or something, I don't know. I don't know what I read here currently.
Jeez, oh my god.
Okay, so the chat says no. Hey, can I ask you a favor? No. We need Bible fanfic read on stream? Yes.
Oh boy.
That's the reason I said no. Okay, all people say no, so I should read it. Okay. But I actually don't want to.
That would have been amazing.
Oh god, that fanfiction I just read it. It goes into. Okay, no. I throw up currently. I can't read that out loud. No. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh my god, dude. That's amazing.
But let's search for Bible fanfiction.
Alright, we're at the very end of this autoscroller. You could search for one now, and then in 6.5 you could read it.
Take me into your ark, a Bible fanfic. I don't even want to read this. Jesus and his... no, stop. Okay. Jesus X, no. Why? Stop. No, stop. No Bible fanfics.
Oh boy.
Okay, who wanted that I read Bible fan? Okay, sheep, you now get banned.
Oh no.
But actually not. Never recommend Bible fanfics again.
Oh no.
Please don't. Please don't. Please, never.
Oh my god. There's a reason I said no. Feels more coming. Before first host.
Sheep, you stay here.
No, he was just joking, sheep.
I need to shower my eyes.
Potato. We need his potato deathline.
What?
That's just a meme so I made. Just ask him when is the potato.
Imagine jokes.
Imagine them, dude. Oh nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could perfect flutter onto that and get up that. I always thought you had to jump on the Raven extended flutter. Learned something new.
That never happened before.
That has never happened. It actually hasn't ever happened before.
Woo!
And we just stayed put over here. I love the background in this section. The like, I don't know, the fading
People
colors
always
look good.
say when is the potato, but never how is the potato.
Come on, the
Why is
potatoes.
the potato?
Oh.
Where is the potato? Who is the potato?
Who is the potato? What is this run?
Me. Okay. We now had everything. We are full circle.
We've
Who's
come
the potato?
Hoopstuffa the potato. I love that. Hoopstuffa is amazing.
There's also the great meme of making everything into a negative form. When is the potato? Whom is the potato? Why is the potato?
Ah, dang.
Whom's the potato?
Hoopstuffa the potato. This is why we get mid-goal rings, because this section is jank. It's all good though.
I'm also a potato and in Florida. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, you can like, these platforms are very interesting. You press B on them and sometimes they just steal your jump. Like what happened there, my jump was stolen. It just, I don't know, there's something about the positioning, they just will steal your jump depending on where you are. Well, it's all good, we got the mid-goal ring.
$5.
$5? I never agreed to donate $5 for this.
Well, now you agree.
Now I agree. Jeez.
Yes.
Add Gooby, add Gooby, add Gooby. Never
Don't
mind.
add me.
Don't at me, dude.
Actually, I agree for you to donate, so you have to. Oh, Lowy added me. I'm you a big fat sheep. What? No, no, slower, no.
I don't know
no.
what's happening anymore.
F.
Imagine having commentary for your run.
Ah, what's commentary?
What's commentary?
You know how every Yoshi's Island run ends.
True. It starts off really clean and then just like random stuff happens at the
And
end.
then OxyClean happens, when Dwyer Fury happens, when I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird.
There we go. Commentary, what's
If-
that?
Commentary is that thing where you say stuff. I don't believe you.
I hear what? The bulls? Okay, let's go. Oh, there we go.
Add Dragolina be friend, to be honest. Oh.
At Dragolina.
Oh, you sent me a friend request. Oh, didn't saw it. Okay. I accept it.
Aww. New
Ah,
friends.
friend.
It's talking to people. Does Tide and Glade happen too? What?
What?
I don't know what you mean, boss boy. PogChamp, there we go. I like to call this boss Super Mario Galaxy. Because the Raven will send us to the moon. And then he's just like, oh, well, looks like I gotta fight on the moon, I guess.
I also sent one to Mix.
Huh?
Okay. Well, nah, nothing.
Okay. And we got bad RNG. We want him to go to the left. Try to get him to go down. There we go. Ah, dang it. I got you baited there. So we just need... there. Nice. Hag shook. Some more cleaning things. That was a good time for donations or just plugging anything.
Okay, so there are no new donations. Plugging things. Well, we have we have that Mario DDR one coming up when we reach $500. We are still $200 left from that goal. So I mean, you can donate for that. It'd be one shot incentive, where we still $15 from. So there's not much else to, you know, talk about. I mean, you can follow the streamer, you can follow Gooby, you can follow
Yay.
the host, I don't know, you can do stuff if you want to. Yeah, have fun.
Alright, sick. Only on
Yeah,
Twitch, twitch.tv/CountGooby. Not bugging myself at all. Yeah, this is one of my favorite levels to play. Definitely has some really cool, like, movement tricks. Feels really good to play. There we go. Yeah, these chain chops are RNG, so we'll see where they land. So far they're being nice to us. Getting good luck on Friday the 13th.
Ooh, spicy.
Very spicy.
Okay, I now followed everyone in the chat that talks.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That slope almost ate my input
So-
again.
I don't follow him.
No follow. Feels bad.
Yeah. Okay, but actually do. Okay.
Gasp.
Okay. So
That
we are
table-
in World 6.
That table
We
is
are-
getting messed up.
Okay, we are in World 6. There are skulls and fire and suns and weird cactus thing.
You still... It's kind of supposed to be the dark world of the game. For some reason, Yoshi getting launched off to space and beating Raphael the Raven just makes him go to the dark world, I guess, where you can fight Bowser. I don't know.
That makes complete sense.
The lore is very deep.
Yeah.
So these fireballs are great. They all have cat faces.
We dry send Yoshi in another dimension.
The dryer from Sonic says.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Following me dance game. So this is pretty straightforward level. There's not any major tricks that we're gonna be going for. Most of it's just keeping your execution tight, making sure to avoid fireballs, just dealing with all the enemies. The big thing about this game is that there's a ton of enemies and things just on screen all the time. The cat faces love it.
Over. Who would follow Gooby?
Yes.
Not me. Don't add me.
Don't at Drago, guys.
Don't tell me how cute Ivysaur is in that tag message.
Don't at all. Tell him how cute Squirtle is.
Ugh. Scrabble is so ugh. It's the worst Pokemon in Smash.
Hey, thanks for the follow, sheep. Who would follow that Gooby dance game? This at Gooby meme is great.
Don't add Lowy.
There's so many ats going on right now. Torchic is the cutest Pokemon. Torchic is pretty cute.
Scrabble is cute but sucks in Smash. Exactly.
Yeah, he's not too good in Smash. Feels bad.
Oh.
Also, last time we got to see the fuzzies, we got one for the fans.
Yes!
A lot of fuzzies for all the fans. Fight the IRL Pokemon battle. Oh snap! Are we gonna have a Pokemon battle right now?
What is even happening right now?
We're having a Pokemon battle. Alright, I'm gonna send out my Cyndaquil.
Makes sense.
Someone in chat needs to have a Pokemon battle with me. I've got my spicy Cyndaquil right here. Nobody calls Ampharos not the cutest. Ampharos is pretty cute.
No, Ampharos is the cutest. No, Ivysaur is the cutest. Don't lie to me.
There's gonna be some explosions happening in chat from the sound of it. And before chat just implodes on itself. That Shy Guy did an interesting thing there. He just kind of clipped off backwards. I've never seen that before. Ha! Okay, that was interesting. Normally when you turn around there, that Boo will just get hit by it. For some reason, he just decided not to get hit by that Shy Guy and get despawned. I haven't seen that before. But it's fine. We get to go on top of this. Extended footer on top of this wall. It's kind of like the thing we did in 1-2.
I sent out my level 200 Blaziken because I hacked. Okay.
Well, crap.
You can do that.
Well, this is looking rough for my Cyndaquil. Alright, so we're just gonna manipulate this blob. We're gonna want him to get over to the side there. If not, that's okay. So as long as he stays in this contained area is ideal. And doesn't, like, go around wherever he feels. Because when he's going around, we have to chase him is when it gets kind of slow. Gets slower, but I'm ching.
Oh!
Oh!
I
Carp is
totally haven't made that joke like 8 million times by now.
Same though. The car Z-mode. There's a car Z-mode here? That's hilarious. Alright, so what we do is we go up here now, and we're gonna use an extended footer to skip the intended level, the intended way of getting through this. Just like that. There we go. That skips us having to do a lot. And then if we wanted to be very, very risky, we could fly across all of this lava. We're only gonna go through half of it.
Slower says... Oh.
Okay, there's one last thing I want to explain. This lava section, it's a very, very long part to sustain flutter across, and it only saves 3 seconds, so in Marathon, it's a good idea to take this log. It's still pretty fast. Alright, you can go on now. Just wanted to finish
Okay,
that
Slower
thought.
says, joke's on you, but joke has already been made. Whip. Okay, Buy an Ivysaur, Ampharos, and Goonie plush. Exactly. You have the spirit.
Just remember Goomy, for some reason found your submissions denied and Jay, just remember Kappa. Goomy plush. I have a Goomy plush already. 255 cart, and those hacker boosts one shot everyone.
Ivysaur plushes are so rare in Germany.
They're rare in general. Also, that quick kill. So what you do there is you have to have 6 eggs, and you all do neutral egg shots on them. And then he'll just fall through that section. That saves quite a lot of time. So yeah, managing your egg shot counts is really important here. North Georgia, speedrunning marathon, same thing, right?
Yeah.
This is an auto-scroller, so now is a good time to just do whatever you need to. There's donations, there's just memeing going on, now's a good time. Ivysaur plush?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never seen an Ivysaur plush, actually.
I too, but all of them are out of stock that I can buy here, which is pretty sad. But
Are there
there's
any
only
official
one
ones?
problem. What?
Are there any official ones you can get? Or
I don't know. I could look it up.
what is the one problem with it?
Well, they are mostly out of stock.
Oh, gotcha.
Or I need to buy one from America or Japan, and shipping is
Yeah, shipping is a lot from there. America.
Oh, I have a UK one here. That looks kinda okay.
Can I get America in chat?
America.
Pancakes and hash browns. Nice.
Quantity one. Oh, there's currently one that has one plush.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Will Drago
wait.
order this plushie? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, quantity one. Yes. Email went back and saw. Oh, they are out of stock.
No! Top 10 anime betrayals.
No! It was in UK. Ah, okay. I will search more.
That probably would have been decent shipping for you then, because of Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, on Amazon, they aren't there. Okay.
Dang. eBay or Etsy? I feel like Etsy would have some. America!
Okay. No, I don't want to have Bulbasaur.
Yeah, I guess Bulbasaur is the closest.
Yeah.
Flex Seal. Shoutouts to Flex Tape. Just watch that video again.
With flex tape, I sawed that tweet in half.
I just watched that video again this morning for some reason. This is a good time.
There are no plushes on the German side.
Can
of
someone
Amazon.
can someone play the Titanic theme now that there's no plushies? Like my heart
Okay,
will go on.
wait, I search the shit flute version.
That's a lot of damage. It is
That's
great.
a lot of damage!
It's a lot of damage.
I thought this boat enough.
Yeah, go ahead and play the My Heart Will Always Go On, I suppose, if you'd like. Or hell, even the recorder one. Go ahead.
Hello?
So-
Hold up. Alright, so, as you have asked on stream,
Yes.
I don't even know if I remember how to. can do.
Perfect. Woo.
That's all I can do.
Perfect. Woo. Perfect.
That's all I need. Oh, snap. Okay.
Okay, that's
Right.
all the time I've got. I gotta get back to play Animal Crossing New Leaf from the Nintendo 3DS.
Mocha S just happened. This is fine. Man with no name. Totally wasn't looking at
Okay.
chat.
I'm
Happens,
back
huh?
in like 3 minutes.
Sounds good, dude.
Okay.
So we'll pretend I just wasn't looking at chat there. We'll just say that was RNG. It's all good, it happens. Sometimes small slips will happen. Okay, there we go. No biggie. Got through it. And this is why we have mid-goal rings. I'm Reggie, but instead of going back to Apple Costume to Bratz Forever Diamond from a Nintendo GameCube. Oh man. I love that meme. Like, I'm Reggie, I'm gonna go back and play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo DS. Despacito, but it's probably G. Monk-ass. Yeah, it was a bit monk-ass, but it's okay. We got through it. It's just on me not, like, looking at the game enough. Just getting distracted. Alright, so we're gonna try doing a mini, like, skip here. Oh, okay, the rock doesn't want to be nice. Let's go and respawn it. Alright, rock, be nice. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Okay. This usually never happens. There we go. So many things that have just never happened in this run for some reason. And we're gonna try to clip into this. It's not the most... Oh god. Why is that? Okay. This rock is just not being nice. I'll try it a few more times, if not, then I'll just have to do this other way of getting it. Okay, screw this rock, we're gonna go this other way. Oh wait, crap, I need it for this, okay. Ugh. Sorry, just not wanting to cooperate today. Which is fine, it happens. It's never happened before, Drake, exactly. There we go. I don't know why that was just being so weird. But it's fine. We'll get through it. We are all good. So we just need one of these guys. Go. And got a perfect flutter up there. Very nice. And then we just skip a good chunk of the level from that. So ideally with that trick earlier, we would have just clipped Yoshi's tongue into the wall. Welcome back. We would have clipped Yoshi's tongue into the wall and then, ooh, almost bonus game. And then just grab the key that way. Very nice, thanks Meow Mix. Yeah, we're just on the last two levels.
I'm ready. But instead of going back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS, it's Squares Forever Diamonds for my Nintendo GameCube.
Oh boy. Sprites for Diamonds meme is great.
Oh, yes.
How did the speedrun of that start? I want to know.
I don't know.
Everyone has a story on how they got into their meme speedruns. So there, you just gotta do some tight platforming here. Then there'll be an auto score that we can just like read donations, plug stuff, meme around, whatever we want.
Okay, I don't have anything to plug. I don't have new donations. I have
Dude.
candy.
You have candy and some sick memes then, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's what I like to hear.
Um,
So just slide down here. Cool.
I have cars in the back.
Shout out to
Vroom.
cars.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Alright, cool. So this is the auto scorer, so that was a good time for anything. Need to learn a new speed game. This is a good speed game to learn.
Okay, if somebody in the chat has anything to plug, I'm out of ideas.
Yep. Feel free to plug anything. You've got about a minute.
Super Metroid Project Base has a bid war.
We're doing, oh, a
Hello
meme
Kitty
speed
Roller
game.
Rescue
Whoops, I
has a
misread
bid
that.
war,
Good
and
meme speed
a
game
one-shot
is VR
incentive's
Mario
not been
Mix,
met yet.
Shaq Fu. Wii Fit Plus all games is really good.
Metroid Prime 2 any % on Trilogy.
Oof.
That's a big meme game.
Oof.
Because it's literally a casual playthrough.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect every time.
I feel corrupted every time.
Feeling corrupted, man.
Yes!
Yes. Should it's the random Mario segment. Let's see, this gate hack is kind of weird. So I believe we gotta get it over here. Oh, okay. Sometimes this doesn't want to work out. There we go. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just go around this way. You can sort of gate hack that with the cactus, but it's very strange on how to do it. So I'm just gonna go around this way instead. This is the way I usually go. These goals, people, there's not much time left. Yeah, this is the last day of the marathon, so if you want to see some of these.
We still need $17,000 for a bonus one.
There's a bonus run?
That's a bonus one.
Wow, that's a lot of bonuses.
Like we have one bonus one, we have another bonus one, and we have also a bonus one.
Wow. Did not realize we
Ooh.
had so many bonuses.
Sounds exciting. I would donate if I would be you.
And this is the last level, so there'll be one more auto scorer in this section where we can meme around more, but for now we're just gonna manipulate Kamek so we don't get hit by her. Just like that. And then we're gonna try to go for a little trick here. Last level PogChamp. Got the trick. So the trick there, if you jump and shoot your egg at just the right time, you'll get door 4. And you want door 4 because all the other doors, they're a lot slower compared to this one. Like, just look at this. It's just like a very short section. Door 3 has a very long auto-scroller that is faster to just KO yourself and try again. Doors 1 and 2 have like some extra segments you have to go through. Like one, you have to beat a blob, and another is like a platforming puzzle, like lava puzzle going on. This is the auto scroller, so now's a good time for anything. Relatable. Don't worry about it if there's nothing.
Well, wait, I have something.
Okay.
Okay. It just needs to load. Okay, I will not. No. Don't. No,
This sounds like a good idea. I like it.
No, I need to. No. No, but no. No. Come on, where is it? I need it now. You can talk, I need
Okay.
some time.
I'm almost done with this auto scroller, so.
Oh.
Yep, we're just about done with it. Okay, so there's two. Oh, that was kind of cool. There's two phases to this Bowser fight. The first one is with Baby Bowser, and the other one is pretty cool. Go Gooby go! Thanks, Meow Mix. So yeah, Baby Bowser, not being very nice, decides to ground pound Kamek, Paper Mario. Paper Mario? What kind of green
Okay,
donkey is that? Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, I found it. Another great day of ShadowCash. Love watching my childhood games get destroyed. Money goes to donate to Germany. Save the game.
And we got the swag. That is called tongue and butt.
That was the important announcement.
We got the announcement while swag was happening, so that's good. Go Goomy go. First time donating, third time donating, put my money towards saving the Germany. Towards saving the Germany in Super Metroid or something like that. Oh my god. So this is the final boss. So everything we've seen up to this point gets kind of swapped here. Because now instead of everything being horizontal, it's now sort of pseudo 3D action going on. Also, one of the best songs on the SNES, I think, is just playing right here. If you enjoy some good like rock tunes going on, this is a pretty solid song. So I want to aim for just slightly above his eyes, just like the very top of his eyes. It's pretty sensitive on what eggs will hit him at what point. I think you kind of have to get a feel for it, really. I kind of will do some mental math with it. Like half the time I take between each shot. So like I did half the time I did for the first one, or like this, like last shot I did. Wow, that was really far. That was a really good egg shot. Wow. That was incredible. That was the best Bowser fight I've had. Time is coming up after this this last text box. That was an amazing
Okay.
Bowser fight.
But shoutouts to the one guy at SGQ who said, I made this game. I have world recorded it. When the world record holder was currently running.
Time.
What a guy.
Time. So yeah, what was the time?
I don't know, the stream still catches up.
Linkemeister. How's it going? I made this, I have world record. I make this game. That ended on a really good way.
It's the 2:03:56.
203? Okay, that's solid. That's like an alright time for me. My PB is a 2 hours and 30 seconds.
Okay, so now we're gonna set up another